Howdy y'all, hope everyone's doing alright. When Palworld announced that they were adding fishing to the game, I was super freaking excited. There's just something about wandering from beach to beach, spotting a fish shadow in the distance, and wondering what might be underneath the surface. Adding this new mini-game just brought a new aspect of life to the game that I definitely think was needed. One minute I'm hoping to reel in a brand new pal, and the next I'm actually pulling in some lucrative loot. Before I knew it, what started as I'll just make one more cast here and catch this last silhouette somehow turns into me spending entire evening, maybe 2 or 3 or 4, exploring the entire Palworld coastline to see what all I can find. Now, I've spent way more time fishing than I'd like to admit, so I wanted to share everything I've learned along the way, including a few mistakes that'll hopefully save you from learning them the hard way like it did for me. So, grab your fishing rod and let's head out to the beach. So, to start fishing, you'll need 3 things: a fishing rod, some bait, and a body of water with fish silhouettes swimming underneath the surface. Starting at level 15, you can unlock the beginning fisher set for just 2 technology points. The beginner fishing rod requires 10 palladium fragments, 3 pal fluids, 8 ingots, and 8 fiber. The rod even has a cute little chillet lure attached to it. I don't know if it actually helps catch the fish, but it definitely makes the fishing rod look way cooler. When it comes to bait, you don't have to wait until reaching level 22 to create your own. You can find beginner bait inside of chests scattered throughout the world, so if you're planning on fishing early, make sure you open every chest you can come across. Editing squish here. So I did decide to do a massive chest run. I spent like 30 minutes, 45 minutes just flying around looking for chests to see if I couldn't get a shot of me getting bait from a chest. Am I crazy? Delusional? You can find bait in chests, right? Once you do reach level 22, you'll unlock the high quality bait. It requires 3 aquatic pal fluids, 4 tomatoes, and 3 flour. As you continue progressing, you'll unlock better fishing equipment and bait, giving you even more reasons to keep exploring the waters around Palworld. Once you've got your rod and some bait, it's time to start searching the coastline for those little fish shadows hiding beneath the surface. And trust me, you'll start by saying, "I'll check out this one beach," then suddenly you're halfway across the map because your loot goblin brain spotted another shadow and it just took over. Once you find a good fishing spot, you'll cast your line over those silhouettes and wait for a bite. When something grabs a bait, you'll enter a little fishing mini-game where you'll need to keep the indicator inside the catch bar until you successfully reel in your catch. Do it well and you'll pull in reward. Mess up and of course the fish will just get away. Nothing quite humbles you more than losing a fish that took an entirely way too long to try to scoop up for yourself. One thing the game doesn't really explain is how easily it is to scare these fish away though. If you swing your weapon, fire your gun, or even if your pals decide that the water is the perfect place to test their attacks, you break the surface of the water and the fish just run off. Turns out that fish aren't huge fans of explosions. I mean, who would have guessed that? So maybe let's save the boss spots for somewhere else that isn't our local fishing spots. As you fish more, you'll notice that not every shadow looks the same. The size of the shadow gives you an idea of what kind of pal you might catch. Small shadows usually contain common water pals like flax, gelroy, pinglets, and cellerays. Medium shadows can contain pals like serpents, finsiders, and kelpsies. Then there are the large shadows. These can contain pals like anglers, dewmuds, pinkings, or azarobes. These aren't every pal you can catch through fishing, but these are just the most common ones that I've found. Usually bigger shadows mean bigger rewards, or a much bigger chance of completely failing the minigame like I do from time to time. Not every shadow is created equal either. Some have special effects that make them more exciting to find. A normal shadow without any sort of sheen or color to it will just give you a standard pal. There's green auras that guarantees a pal will have a rainbow passive. A purple sparkling aura contains an alpha pal with rare golden passive traits. and a purple beam shadow contains special elite pals with unique passive traits. The second I see something glowing in the water, every objective I immediately had becomes tomorrow's problem. The main quest? Never heard of her. There are pals that can make fishing even better. While Laska increases the speed of your capture gauge, Jelliot gives you a better chance of receiving extra loot, and Gangler can make fish bite much faster while fishing at night. Just imagine putting that on your resume. So, sir, what are your qualifications? Fish, fear me. You're hired. Eventually, through leveling up and unlocking more tech in the tree, you can get better rods and better baits that give you a better chance of getting those bigger pals whenever you do catch. They extend the catching range in the mini game, and they also make it a little bit more difficult for the fish to run away from you. Now for the important question, is fishing actually worth your time? And honestly, it absolutely is. Fishing can reward you with gems, gold coins, pal spheres, workbooks, different manuals, and even in-game things like corallium ore. You can also get blueprints, crafting materials, and if you're lucky enough to hook one of those purple aura alpha shadows, you even get ancient civilization parts like you had gone out and defeated a boss. You know, that's not bad for someone just standing on a beach with a stick and some bait. For me, that's another reason that makes fishing so much fun. It's not just about catching pals, it's another reason to explore that isn't just flying through the air trying to get to the next destination. Every beach that I've explored feels like there's something new waiting for me. New possible base locations, effigies just spread everywhere that I never would have thought to even look for. Fishing is one of the activities that is incredibly easy for me to lose myself in. I just tell myself just one more cast, and then 3 hours later I'm hopping from beach to beach, chasing every fish shadow I can see, carrying a backpack full of loot, and a party of new weird pals that are all gangly and water grotesque. I'm pretty sure there's some hit out on me from how much I am putting fishermen out of business. So, grab your rod, stack up on some bait, and start exploring. You never know what might be waiting just underneath the surface for you.